Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Thursday night live from the man cave. As always, sorry about that. I tell everybody that this is a family-friendly channel. There's no racism, no nastiness of any kind. You cannot abide by those rules. You'll be kicked out. Here, without question. So, without any further, we will come into the chat in just a moment, but I have to tell everybody, which I forget all the time to tell everybody, is that when I come up and if there is a problem with the stream, we go off, I will come back in as soon as possible. If I don't come back in within 15 minutes or so, that means there's a problem with the internet or something happened. So what I will do, we'll try to come back in. So what you have to do is keep clicking the thing. If I don't come back in, that means there was a problem. So what I'm going to do is put the URL up on the screen and come up into the chat. Everybody's welcome. We have one guest right now, and that's Chu. If I'm pronouncing that right, I'm very bad with names. So welcome. Fixing my screen. I got up here early to do it. And everything worked out. There we go. Okay, sorry about that. I'll bring myself up and we'll get into the chat. And we have Grandma Lynn, an Over 50 and Fantabulous. She's on her Over 50 and Fantabulous channel. Hello, Grandma Lynn. And she says hello to Chief. So I'm bringing up my studio here and I will join you. Hello, everybody. Oh, there we go. Let's get rid of this green screen. And there we are. Welcome, everybody, to the chat. I want to get this over like that. That's it. We're perfect. I came in at like 7:30 and worked out my stream, and it worked. And then I went into Wayne's custom screen printing for a few minutes and came up into the chat, and here we are. So hopefully we'll have a good night. Let's bring this down just a little bit. This one. Let's bring this down just a little bit. Here we go. Minus. There we go. That's better. All right. And thank you, Lynn, for putting up my latest remix video and my 2 remix videos, and I have the one which I'm going to edit a little better. I'll just put up another one. That's the day in the daily life of squirrels, Rocky and Raquel, which is going to be at least 5 or 6 times a week. When I catch them, I'm going to put them up on the channel, and it thinks my hair does this. It drives me crazy. I don't know why, but it drives me crazy. So let's put up the URL before I forget. Thank you, Lynn, for that. Let's put it up. And we will be able to have anybody come into the chat if they'd like. Right now, let's see where we are. Thank you for that. And let's put the URL up on the page. There we go. There it is. And let's get this up. Let's go tell Joseph that we're okay. He's doing okay. But he wants everybody to pray for his mother. So I would tell everybody to do that. We have 3 people in the chat. We have 2 likes. 5 people in the chat and 2 likes. Let's see if we can get more. Let's go over to our list and tell people that we're in the chat. And I want to tell everybody that next Wednesday I will not be on live. I'll announce it Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. I will not be on because they're having a thing with the village and the fire department in Valley Stream. 100 years of the village, and the fire department is over 150 something years old. So they're having a get together. And they want me to attend, and they want me to bring my pictures that I have too. So that's what I'm going to do. I don't know if I'm going to be able to film it, but because I know that they will film it, and there might be some restrictions on it, but I will tell everybody about it, how it went, and everything else. It's a lecture about the Valley Stream Fire Department. And being incorporated into the village of Valley Stream. When the village incorporated, what the fire department is today with the incorporated village, and where they're going and so forth and so on. And they want that thing, and then they're going to have a get together with the members, old and new. So that's where we're at with that. So I will not be on. If I can get pictures, if I can show anything, I will, but I will tell people about it, what happened. I'll be on that Thursday, but definitely not Wednesday. What I can tell, I'll tell. If I can't, I can't. I'll tell you we had a good time. That was it. We have 5 in the chat. We have 4 viewed. So it's the first time that we have more views, more likes than views. So that's good. So 3 people in the chat. Thank you. I appreciate it. So there's the URL. We'll pin this to the top of the page. Let's go. Let's see if we can do this without any problems. I'm not having any problems tonight. I shouldn't say anything because I'll jinx it. And I was right. My wife didn't work today, but she said, "Yep, this stuff is coming out." She don't know for sure, but stuff will be out for summer, and it includes stuff for Memorial Day, red, white, and blue flags and stuff like that. So that's what is coming out, and then all sorts of summer stuff, more summer stuff. And we have Mount Sparrow in here too. Welcome to the chat. Thank you. Don't forget to give a thumbs up. We got to give you an applause. We got. Thank you for coming into the chat. Uh, if you go to my video, I did my greenhouse, and I did a few shorts about the planting, and you got to have your plants in the ground. My stuff is starting to grow in the flats that I have in the shed, not in the shed, in the greenhouse. And I showed the two uh, shelves on both sides. So there's four shelves to put stuff on. And my mess beside my greenhouse. And on Saturday, we're going to clean up that. And she put up Sparrow's video. Thank you. She says, "Thank you, Grandma Lynn." All right. So, uh, and it's actually one, two, three, six shelves on both sides. You can put stuff at the bottom also. Well, what I do at the bottom, I put the flat at the bottom, and I put the flower pots on the bottom. I have all the flower pots all set up. I'm showing everybody that I have the uh, squash growing. I have the eggplant not growing. I have two sunflower seeds growing. I have lettuce growing. I have carrots growing. I have cucumbers and some squash. The eggplant and everything I'm going to get. And she put up my video. She put up the remix. Thank you for that. So people are doing it. That's it. It's working. So we're getting the people. I put out my feeler. I put out my playlist on WhatsApp for all my WhatsApp people. So that's it. And we're doing pretty good. We'll be on till at least 11, 11:30 tonight. We'll see. Uh, but what I'm going to do tomorrow, which is Friday, I'm going to upload my Fish Tank Thursday video and tell you everybody I know it's Friday, but this is Fish Tank Thursday, and here's the video. So that's what we're going to do. And then that will be on Fish Tank Thursdays. And then Friday we'll be in the garage, and this is the last Friday we're in the garage. We're going into garage organizing, putting stuff away. I'm going to get the air conditioner out. I'm going to get that big metal toolbox out, and we're going to move everything to one side so we have a path where you can walk and everything else. Because I got to have the right side cleaned up because my sprinkler guy is coming, and the stuff for the sprinkler is on the right side of the garage. So that would be this side of the garage. Of course, you see it backwards here. And on my next Youth of the Ring Light, which will be Friday also, I will show everybody how I fix my signs to read right. Okay? So, and I believe there's a way to do it on YouTube too. I'm looking at it. I don't know yet. So that's or to reverse it somehow, write it backwards and put it up. Do it right on the camera. I don't know. I'm going to try to figure it out. So I got in the greenhouse. I got all the flower pots. I made a tomato rocket. Uh, besides the flower rockets, I want to see if that comes up. The um, sunflower seeds are coming up. I got 2 sunflowers. I got more sunflowers. I want to try. I want to try to get a couple of sunflowers growing around the property. And then tomorrow is supposed to be rainy. That's why we'll be in the garage. And then Saturday will be a perfect day to just turn the soil and put our stuff in. And I'll show you putting a little bit of dirt booster in there. I'll show you making a compost bin that I'm making with the barrel and compost and stuff like that, dirt. And Saturday, I'm going to Ace. If you have an Ace near you, you could probably get them to help you. They have 5 bags of uh, topsoil for $10, $9.99 for 5 bags. You can get up to 3, I think. So I think it's 4 or 5 bags. I think 5 bags. Let me see. Let me see. I'm gonna look at it. Let's see. We don't need this. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Show me an ad for Ace Hardware. I think it's in here. Now I gotta go to it myself. Yeah, and all this comes out for Dollar Tree also. Saturday. Let me get the ad. I'll be right back. Let me get the ad. I got bag a bag of potting soil mix, potting soil seed mix starter from from Dollar Tree, from Dollar General. Oh, sorry. I wonder if I could just use that for my pots all summer to grow things. Yes, you can. But if you can get a bag of topsoil, you may be able to get something at Home Depot, or something, or dirt. Put a little dirt in there because it does help. Because the potting soil will break down. It's not all pure dirt. Hold on, I'm gonna get that. I'll be right back. I want to get that thing. I was gonna bring it in and right back. Okay, I got it. I got it. That's it. And it says limit 15. I make it 15. Then, then all I got to do is go to Home Depot and get a bag of a big thing of peat moss to do the grass. So I may get 15 to, on on Saturday. I'm taking my daughter to work around 9 o'clock, and they open. I'm gonna get there so that I get it. If I can get the 15, I'll get the 15 bags. See, it says limit 15. That's the Long Island topsoil. Here, but I guess they'll have whatever you in your area. They may have Long Island. I don't know, but they have a lot of good stuff in here, and I may pick up a good spray nozzle while I'm there. So I'm gonna get there first thing in the morning and get it. I'm looking for the grass seed if the grass seed is on sale. Grass seed isn't on sale, but then you get $10 off any $50 purchase. So I'm going to spend $15. I'm going to spend $30 and get 15 bags of topsoil when they're normally $3 a bag. So that's not bad. That's what it is. Okay. Lowest price of the season. They don't have the mulch on sale. The mulch is $3.33 each. I have the mulch, so I got it from Home Depot. They had the thing. So the mulch is okay. They do have the mulch. 3 bags for $10. In Home Depot, they had 4 bags for $10. So I get 8 bags. So I may pick up some more mulch too. See the 3. I'm gonna see if I can get it up there. You see, it shows you the 3 bags right there, or 3 bags for $9.99 at Ace. That's mulch if you have the. I need the mulch. And it does look nice in that instant. This is out, right? Let me fix something. Don't want to lose the connection. This isn't charging. Got to get a better charger for my phone, and we've got 3 more people in comments in here. So we have Sherman in the chat. Also, hello everyone. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. This is not working. This is not charging. I got to get a better charger. Nope, it's not charging. I don't know why, but it's not charging. All of a sudden, it's not charging. All right, we don't need it. But that's it. Thank you for coming in. And he says, hello, everyone. And then he says, cool. Octopus lamp. Yes. That, does that remind you of anything? And then on Friday night, during the view from the ring light, I'm going to put the ring light aside and I'm going to show everybody on Wednesday of the following week, we're going to do a giveaway. Hello and welcome, Nelson and Michelle. Oh, she's saying hello to them. The old lava lamps used to go up, see, in that. But in tomorrow's view from the ring light, we open the lights, we put the camera aside, and we tell everybody she put up their site too. So thank you, Lynn, for that. What's wrong with this picture? And then on Thursday, I'm going to do it because I'm not going to be on Wednesday. I forgot all about the get together. I supposedly you have all the volume in there and stuff like that. Lecture about the department, and which I was a member of, and I want to go see what it is. So hope everybody will pardon me for being away from a live stream, and I will make it up probably the next day. On Thursday, we're going to do the giveaway for what's wrong with this picture. So, what's wrong with the picture? Over here, we have everything. We'll have the light on, and we'll want you to guess what's wrong here. Okay? What's wrong? The refrigerator belongs here, but there's something in the picture that doesn't belong there. Okay? Now, on this side, same thing. There's some things that don't belong here, up here, and over here, and over here, and on the table, on the bookcase, uh, in front of the bookcase. All stuff for the pond and stuff. Two things don't belong there. You have to figure it out. And the one that gets it right, on Tuesday, I will make an announcement. We got it. And we'll be doing a giveaway on uh, Thursday night. And I'll do it again on Monday before we go live. I'll do it. And then I will do another one on Tuesday and tell everybody, or on Monday or Tuesday, we have a winner, whatever it is. So you will be able to guess. If you can guess now, guess. Put it in the comments below in this video or any video. I know what's wrong with the live stream picture. I know what's wrong with the studio picture. Put that in the chat. And then the one that gets it will get a prize. They're going to get going to get stickers and stuff like that, all sorts of stuff. The stickers are being made. I have the thing, picture, and I'm going to print the picture, and I will show everybody how to do that, and then I'll be sending them out. So, but if you want a sticker from me, starting next week, I'll tell you what day, I'm going to show you the sticker and say, okay, we have stickers. If you want a sticker, send me your name and address to the post office box, which is 3280 Sunrise Highway, Suite 174, Wanto, New York, 11793. Send it to that address. I'm evaluating whether I need the post office box or not. My wife says you're spending this money on this post office box and nobody's using it. We got a letter today. So, but other than that, I'm not getting any response. But once I get monetized and I get the business up and rolling, and we'll be offering all those forms and stuff to everybody, and the magazine and everything else that we're going to put out. And we have Jesse in the house. Hey, Jesse. Blessings to everybody. Thank you, Jesse, for coming in. Way to go. Okay. Oh, and of course, we tell everybody, usually about now, with half hour into the stream, we tell everybody to like, comment, and subscribe, and ring that bell so you get notified when I post the video. And I didn't tell everybody where we are with the subscribers. So where we are with subscribers right now. I am at 4. So let's see. Not that. Here we go. We're at 4,054. 4,054 subscribers. All right. By next week we'll be at 5,000. At 5,000. So, and that's when we're gonna do the thing. And she put up Jesse's channel. So let's put that up. Where I'm in with watch hours are 23:35 in watch hours right now. And that's of April 5th. So that's not bad. And maybe by the weekend or by Monday, we'll be at 15,000. And we're going to do the giveaway. Not 15,000, 5,000 subscribers. I hope to be at 15,000 by the end of the summer or by spring, which is in 2 months. And once we hit the 15,000, she's saying, so good to see you, my dear. When we get to 15,000, I'm pushing for 20,000. Like I said, my plan is every day to do 3 to 6 shorts in the morning, do my videos and whatever I do, and then check my emails, and then go about my business for the day, then do my video for the afternoon, start posting it around 5:30, 6 o'clock, and do 3 to 6 more shorts. Before I come on, I do a couple more shorts, and I'll be trying to do my daily adventures of squirrels, Rocky and Raquel, and what they're doing today. So if you go to the channel, you'll see the squirrel videos. It's Raquel today only. I believe it's Raquel only. I'll tell you in a second. Yep, it's Raquel only. That's the video. We can take this off. Let's do it. That we won't make the music, but that's it. That's Raquel. She's on top of the lumber by the barbecue station, which we're going to fix up next week. And here she is again. Here she is again later. And then we have another one. I'm talking in this one. See it? And all that lumber and stuff like that we're going to be using on that barbecue thing right there. We're going to be using that lumber from the thing, which I used the lumber to reinforce and make the bar that I have on my deck, which I will show everybody. That wood is for that. We're going to make a full DOI. And you see her, she's now down below the thing, eating some bird seed now. And yesterday I got both of them. So we're going to do a daily adventure. Oh, and I hope people go watch this. We got to comment on this. This is the view. Remix this video and go to this guy's channel. Look at that. Where is that? That's New York City. And I believe that's simulated, but computer generated, but that's cool. Mhm. And I'm looking, and we got this one with the cat. It got a lot of views. The cat, this cat. And I'll be mixing Lynn's cat also. But that caught my eye because that looked like my cat when I had when he was a kid. Sadie, we called her, or Nervous Nelly. And we got this car. That's a classic. I've seen some of them on the road. I remember. Oh, and then this is cool. You got to look at that. Not the car, but I said, what that? You got to check it out. Okay? And I believe that's but they had a thing, which my father was a part of, the cavalry in the army, and they had a thing like this. Where is it? Like this. It's not this, but they had a thing where it went on the road, and it could go on the railroad tracks, and it traveled to a mountain side or whatever, and or by rail through a mountain. They would come out of the mountain. They would stop. They would get the horses out. 40 and 8 they had. It was called. I think it was 40 men and 8 horses on this thing. And the men got out, or whatever, and they, with the cavalry, went up one ahead of everybody. The men marched and thing, went to the next mountain, met the uh, uh, train again, wherever they were, wherever they're supposed to be, got on the thing and went through another mountain, another area, and they fought that way, which it was called the 40 and 8. Ask about, then ask Google about it. You'll see that what they used for 40 and 8 railroad car for in World War II. And you see it, 40 men and 8 horses. It had a railroad car with the horses attached to it, and it went through the rail wherever there was a rail. If there wasn't a rail there, they could get on the road, hook up their things for the railroad, and drive it on the road, go to the next mountain, and they would go to the other side. By the time they got there or whatever, they would meet up with this 40 and 8 thing again, and they would go to the next spot and fight or whatever. It was called the 40 and 8. That was interesting. So in my latest video was the greenhouse today. I showed everybody some of my squash aren't doing so hot, but we'll see. Let me show you that one. That video. This one. This one. Is it this one? No. get that one up. I don't want the shorts. I want my latest videos. This was me putting down the fertilizer yesterday. Okay. We got that one. And then we put down the greenhouse today. There's all my stuff growing in the greenhouse. I'm showing it in the flats. Those are carrots and radishes. And then the next one is showing the squash and stuff like that. The cucumbers growing and the lettuce. Pull back, and I believe I show it. Keep looking, you'll see it. I'm telling you about what's there, and those are all lettuce growing. And then the next one is cucumbers and squash and stuff like that. And on the bottom shelf, I have pumpkins and stuff like that too. Okay, I'm showing it. We got stuff growing in there, so you got to check it out. And I put potting soil in every one, and I'll be planting some more rockets. I planted another tomato rocket, trying to see if the floral rockets grow. We're going to put them around the deck. We're going to put them around the front of the house and stuff like that. And I have a rock that I'm going to use for lit rock. I'm going to use around the house. You can see how I put everything up. I straightened everything out. You see my mess there. We're going to clean that out. I just got everything out, put it there. We're going to clean that up. That's my junk pile on the side of the house. We're getting rid of all that stuff. I see I've got everything ready to go. So that's it. And I have two more bags of topsoil. This is what I bought. The potting soil I bought in Dollar Tree. The Miracle-Gro, that one I bought in Dollar Tree. Okay. And I'll show you the plants that you can get to grow seedlings in your house. Put it out during the day, get a tray, you put stuff on, put it in front of a window, you have them covered and everything else, and they grow. But that's it. You see everything is set up. So you have 2 shelves on one side, 2 shelves on the other. You have 1, 2, 3 places to grow stuff. There are 2 shelves on the bottom, and then the 2 shelves on the bottom on the other side. I'm showing you what I'm doing, setting up pots. So I would say by the end of the month, or by the second week in May, you will have stuff growing. But we're going to get stuff. We're also going to plant stuff and go from there. I want to show you. What? I got to check something out. So that's where that is. Let me see. We'll have to look at that later. But you get the picture of what I'm doing. So go check those videos out. You want to know more about plants and stuff like that? And I will be offering t-shirts for sale. When I make them up, the shirts will be $30. They'll be $29.99 plus shipping. That's $29.99 plus shipping. It will be a t-shirt for the summer right now. And then once I get monetized, not before, I got to get monetized. Remember that. I got to get monetized. We will be offering, when I hit 15,000, I'll be offering the keychain. We'll be offering the pins. I'll be making them up anyway. And the tumblers. Okay. And the flag pins and stuff like that. Somebody will be getting a winner if everybody can guess what I have over here and over there and everything else around. So you have to guess what I have here. See? And it's very simple. Very simple. Yeah. You got to think the refrigerator belongs here, but what doesn't belong here? You have to figure it out. And the same thing over here. It's all knickknacks and stuff for the being a gardening product channel and the books on the bookshelf, gardening books and how-to books and everything else. The conspiracy. You have all sorts of things for the garden and stuff like that, fairy stuff, and even the flamingos here and the lights. But there's something up there that doesn't belong, and something over here that doesn't belong. And I will show it tomorrow and tell everybody guess. And if I have a winner on Tuesday, I will say we have a winner and we'll do it on Tuesday. If not, we'll do it Thursday. I completely forgot about the get together. If I get back early enough, I will come on and do it. But I think they're going to have a little get together afterwards. They told me to bring my stuff. And he says, good evening, all. You were in here already. So that's where we're doing that. And then I'm going to do a bit when I get together about the receipts and stuff like that. How to do your receipts. I'm also going to show you how to fix a toilet for running. And then we're going to fix, excuse me, on DIY Mondays, we're going to fix the sink. He says, hey, Grandma. Hey, Stephen. Thank you. Jesse? Is he eating now? What are you cooking? It would be perfect time to eat. Hey, Grandma Lynn. And then he says, yes, I need to learn how to fix a toilet. What we're going to do is I'll probably do that tomorrow or Monday. But you see this ring right here? This goes on the toilet. When the toilet runs, when you flush the toilet, this device comes up. You see that? And then it goes down and covers up the thing and lets the toilet fill up the tank. But this ring seals it. And sometimes the rings get cruddy and stuff like that, and got to replace them. I'll show you. Then you turn it, and it will come right up. You shut the faucet on the bottom, and then let the water drain out. You take the old ring off, you put a new ring on, and then you put it back in it. Put it in, and that's it. I will show everybody how to do it. That's one thing. I'll probably do that tomorrow, but I'll post it on Monday. Got to remember to save it. I got to remember to do it too, because I got to do the remix of the fish tank video and tell everybody who's done with the fish tanks too. And then next week we get into all sorts of stuff. Organizing my shed a little bit one day. That won't take long. Just on the side with the weed whacker and stuff like that. Got my weed whacker to work. but I can't get my blower to work. I don't know why. But we'll get it to work. If not, I'll add it to my pile of stuff to go out, and we're going to get rid of that stuff too. Uh, but tomorrow will be the air conditioner coming out of the garage. Hopefully, I can do it without breaking my leg or killing myself trying to do it. What I plan to do is dump it onto the floor and have the hand cart that I have bring it outside the garage, place it outside the garage, and then when I have to put it out on the 16th, I put it out on the 16th for the 17th. I'll put both of them out. The other one on the side of the house, I'm going to do is put the cart under it, pull it up, and wheel it out. So I'll probably put that on the side, both of them on the side of the house. When the time comes, we'll put them out. And then we'll be, like I said, planting stuff, which I said today. In my video, we'll be planting those bulbs that we have. And I'm thinking of going back to Home Depot and getting some potato starters that they have. Try growing potatoes or whatever. We'll see. We'll see. But I'm definitely going to get some one flat of flowers and one flat of vegetables, like not cucumbers. We got cucumbers growing. Squash we have growing. I will get I'm going to try it for peppers. I'm going to get a couple pepper plants. I'm going to plant those seeds I have over there tomorrow from Lynn, my younger sister, and we'll plant 2 in the greenhouse, and we'll plant 2 in the garden bed, and we'll see which one grows. I've still not decided where I'm going to put what. I know I'm going to put my tomatoes, my eggplant, and my peppers. One thing, and maybe oregano or something like that in there. And then the other 2 beds, I'm going to do cucumbers, or put the cucumbers in there. I will put the string beans in there. I will put the squash in there. And then I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the other bed. So we're going to make a trellis. And then we're going to you walk under the trellis and you pull the weeds down. Weeds, you pull the vegetables down. I'm saying weeds. Like I said, I'm doing a lot of stuff. I'm keeping myself busy, which is, and I have an appointment next week for my ankle with the veins on my ankle. Hopefully everything goes well with that. I don't want to be laid up because I got a lot to do. That's why I'm going to try to get as much done as I can. I got to call them back tomorrow and verify my appointment and everything else and make sure we make it. Nice. And she says, for your ankle. Thank you. I appreciate it. It has to do with the vein or something on my ankle. I can tolerate pain, so I'll probably be laid up for a day or so, and I'll figure out something to do. Maybe work inside or whatever. But I have to have it checked out first. Maybe I don't have to have anything done, but I'm going to have it checked. And she's going to check both ankles. But what really hurts when it's the cold weather and it's cold. Tonight it's 42 degrees right now. And in the greenhouse, it's probably warm, so that's why I have it. And you can't make it too hot, although things which I think happen. You got to get up first thing in the morning and open it up, and that's what I've been trying to do. But I forgot one day, so they're starting to wilt a little bit. But most of it's fine. It's just a couple. But we'll have a nice harvest this year. We're gonna have peppers, red peppers, black peppers. We're gonna have the purple tomatoes that Lynn said she's gonna send me. And if you do send it to the post office box, please, because I don't want to hear my wife. Why she sending it to the house? Because Lynn has my address, and Sharon wants to make sure I get it. And believe me, if it goes to that back, people will say, "Oh, when you take that to the post office, some post office will say, "Oh, that's a store or whatever." That's not a thing. That's a postal store. They have post office boxes in the store. So, and the reason I did it was because I don't want everybody knowing my address. If I get to know the person and we get better acquainted, she has something big to send me, she or she can send it to the house. You don't have to send it to the box. But I have the box because I don't want everybody to know my address. And I try not to show the address on the house. And I want to justify the usage of the box by having people send me a stamped self-addressed envelope for stickers. We have Squirrel in the chat. She says he says I always say she. He says MTN. Okay. Welcome. You're on your way home from work or getting ready to leave work. Drive safe, and we'll see you when you get home. So when I closed up the greenhouse and everything, it started to rain. Oh, I think I have the seeds here. Did I put them here? I thought I did. Did I put them here? What did I do with them? I brought them in. I brought them in. See, when you put stuff. Oh, here they are. Can I get them? Nope. Look, I got these. I got these seeds. And another receipt. Now, you're showing how to plant. Jesse says, hi, squirrel. Okay. Sparrow says, hi. And then we have, I don't know who this person is. I'm not letting them in. They're not up in the chat. Oh, sorry, you didn't come up. I'm not letting you up. When you do a tutorial or an explanation of something you buy, whether it's seeds or whatever, you're doing a YouTube video, you're monetized, you're getting paid to do that video. All right. People are advertising on your channel. You're showing people how to do something. Okay. Now, whether it's planting seeds or whatever, you said hi, and then Jesse says hi, and then Squirrel says, on my way home from work, just sitting in the parking lot at work. At you went down. Hi, Jesse. You went down You got to get that up there. The numbers up there. Okay. Now you have the seeds. You're going to plant these seeds and show people how to plant these seeds. Okay. We have that one. I got more sunflower seeds. I want to try to get at least 3 or 4 sunflowers to put them around the house. Sunflowers. Okay. Then I got a Dollar Tree. Then I got tomatoes, sandwich slicing hybrids. I want to try this. See that? And then we've got some African daisies we're going to plant. We'll see how they grow. So we have these flowers from Ace or wherever you get them from. Get a receipt because what you can do. Oh, I do have it. Okay, we can use that. Okay. You get money, advertising, everything from YouTube. You're performing a service. You can deduct that. You can deduct all the stuff that you got. So you keep a record of your receipts. I don't know if you can see that or not, but you keep a record of the receipts, all of them. And then what you buy and everything, you circle it. I bought oil. I bought this and thing. What are you doing with the oil? How would you justify? What you do is you have the thing, you have the thing, what you bought, the receipt, you put it down, code, whatever you're going to call it, garden, fish, you put the F, you put the G, or pond, you put the P, and you put down food for the fish. You show people how you feed your fish. Or a filter, put down filter for the pond. You're showing people how to put the filter in the pond. So you have the receipts because you can, that's part of your business. You're promoting that. I try to plant pumpkins, but I only get one or none. They take up a lot of room there. My favorite. Yes, they are my favorite too. This is thing I tried growing them. I only got a little one. Uh, they said what I'm going to do is I'm going to. That's a squash or a gourd. They would call that. But what I would do, excuse me, what I would do is put it on a trellis where it climbs the trellis that you keep it from going on the ground. Put it on the trellis or a fence or something like that so that you have it. You can put them on the ground, but I don't. I'm going to try to get them to grow in a trellis. I'm going to link a video how to a dock on it in that video that I posted. So keep watching for it. And what I'm going to do is um, show everybody the greenhouse and think what I'm thinking with the topsoil, getting that in a bucket and mixing it with the grass clippings and making a compost for my garden. Also have the topsoil too. So that's what I'm doing. I may do that tomorrow too. The first thing I'm going to do tomorrow is to take the topsoil that I have, put it in the bin that I have uh, for um, making trying to figure out how I'm going to do this, where am I going to put it. We put it on the side of the house. All right, we'll see. But we'll do that. And I'll put the dirt booster in there and I'll show you how to generate compost and stuff like that. I don't want to make a compost bin because I don't want animals to get to it. So we'll make that along the fence. I may turn the table over and put it on the table or just put it by the greenhouse. And then make anything else. I'm trying to think anything else that I haven't told you about, anything else. I think I've covered everything that we're doing. Oh, they didn't cover the seeds. We're going to put the grass seed out and overseed like crazy. Overseed, so you get the grass to grow. Now I put down the PGF. We're getting the rain. It's starting, and it will continue into tomorrow. We'll check what the rain is. So why this doesn't swipe? Is it going to rain tonight and tomorrow? What's the weather for tomorrow? It is light rain tomorrow from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m., which is perfect. Let's see, Saturday. That's it. I've showed you these. I think I have it. I wanted to show everybody the car. Where is it? This was in my old house when I was a kid. We had stairs. One would go up to the upstairs apartment, which would be in a hallway entrance. The other one was in my mother's apartment, and we used to run through the house. There's more pictures somewhere. So I had others, but I don't know where they are. Let me see if I have them in my pictures. But that was cool. I had the picture. Maybe we are getting some stuff from my uh, niece, from my sister. Maybe she has a picture of the Impala that she had. A would love to show people that Impala that I had. I don't know, have it. Maybe my wife has it. Let me see. Maybe my wife has it. But there's a lot of pictures in here. Why would she have my pictures of our house? That's our house for Christmas. See that? That's how the house is decorated for Christmas. I want to see if the other one is there. December 15th, 2025. I wonder if she has it. I'd love to show you that picture. She has the, we have to watch out for those bugs. Here, okay. I don't know where it is. I'm going to check my pictures, see if I have it. Go through these, get rid of these. Nope, I don't have it. Oh, I did want to show you Lynn. I wanted to show Lynn 16. 2016, 2000. Then we went to Italy. Didn't we? 2016. This, she gets that Lynn got those candies, a lemon jello candy. There's a liqueur. We went on a tour. We went to a factory that makes the limoncello. Here it is. This is it. This picture. Let's see. This picture. See, that's the limoncello Capri. That's when we went. They make it. I have the drink. I think I did a video on it. I have the liqueur, and this is. This was Pompeii, Sicily. I believe this was somewhere in Italy. Okay. That's Pompeii again, right there. That's to do with that's Pompeii also. This is one of the amphitheaters. I believe that's Sicily somewhere, or maybe Greece. I don't know. That's probably Italy. That's Italy. That's Italy. That's one of the theaters in Italy. And you notice the bricks? You see the stairs? That's where the people would sit. There's breaks. If you can see it, there's breaks in it, right? People would walk down there. Over here, you see that? You think they're cleaning the bricks? No, those are white bricks or marble or whatever. And what they did was they had the dignitaries sit there. That was for officials. The emperor, whatever it was, they all sat there. So, and everybody sat around them. They had the best seats. And as you can see, you got the steps coming down. If you look at it, you see it? Steps coming down as a separation. And then that's it. And you see this picture? I mean, if you can see that or not. That picture is you see that we're sitting in the theater above the white seats. The white seats were the expensive seats for big officials and stuff like that, and the other one sat in the middle. But the person in the, you see the people in the ground in the stadium, they were talking, and you could hear them no matter where you sat. One person sat over there alone. You see it? No matter where you sat, you hear that person talking. They would talk normally or yell a little bit, and you would hear them throughout the theater. That's the acoustics in the arena. She was explaining it. You see, she was explaining it. The guy's at the top, up there. I don't know if you can see it or not. The guy sitting on the step at the top, right there, right up there. He heard her in the theater. And I showed you some of these columns and everything else they were putting together. They found out a lot of them were wrong. They were backwards or not the right way. And again, we've been there in 16. If we would go there again, they've uncovered more and more stuff from digging and stuff like that. This is the streets where they sold stuff and everything else. I want to show you. There's one of the streets, rooms and stuff like that they had. And they have this fountain over here. And it still runs to this day. It still runs. It's amazing. There's all sorts of pictures of the different areas. And they were working on some more stuff, uncovering more stuff. So when we would go there now, they would have uncovered more and more stuff. There's one of the fountains running. Back in the day with after the thing, they opened them up and they would run. They're still running to this day after the volcano and everything else what didn't get covered. They're running to this day, which is amazing. Which is so freaking amazing. Oh, and here's my dog. All right, he's in the yard by the pond, and here she is sleeping. That was her. She's gone now, but we would have her by the fireplace. Let's see if we have her by the fireplace. This was the I'm going to do it over again, but that was it done. That's just a prep area. Look at tiki thing. You look closer, you see tiki thing. I have the tiki theme. And of course, there's the pond. All right. There's the pond in the winter. So what we want to do is we want to get the pond looking like this. Where is it? We want to get my island in the middle looking like that. Okay. We want to get, that's the other side. We'll get that working out. And then there's the pond with up. What we want to do, I want to get the bar to look like that again. See that? We're going to have a party with that theme. And there's the pond, the first pond I had. And this is what that's it. We go back. Come on, go back. Come on, go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. What I want to do is, I made it bigger. Do is get it to look like that. Or this. Which one is it? I showed you that. There she is on the deck. She was old. Where's that other picture? The pond. That's at night. Not that. We want this. Try to get it to look like new again. I'm trying to find the one with the flowers and everything. That's what I want to get it to look like. Basically, that. I want to get it to look like that again. We'll see. So that's what we're doing. That's where we're going. Yep, she was. She passed away in 2014 to 2015. I got to take care of something. I'll be right back. Squirrel magnet fishing and outdoors. I'll be right back. She posted squirrels video. Thank you, Lynn. I'll be right back. My daughter needs help. bring that up. We have another comment. We can get rid of this. Let's see, we have. Oh, thank you, Lynn, for telling everybody you had to help her. She wanted to make her bed, and my wife went down to do it. So, but that's it. So I'm getting myself comfortable. We'll stay on here till at least 11:30 tonight. Again, we'll definitely get some good quality hours in tonight. So if you haven't given a thumbs up, give a thumbs up. By all means, give a thumbs up. Let me know. We have 35 views. We have 8 likes and 3 people watching. Oh, excuse me. Yeah. Up here. I feel it. My mouth gets dry when I take my medicine, allergy medicine, because otherwise I'd have a runny nose and everything else. I'm trying not to itch my nose today. So last night it's over here, it itched over here, it itched over here. So that's it. So put that over there. A thumbs up is free, everyone. Yep, exactly. Like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to ring that bell. The thumbs up is free. It's free to subscribe to the channel. And for helping me get to over 4,000 subscribers, I
love it. You guys are so great.
And it's
awesome.
And when I get monetized, I get a super chat or whatever. You'll hear this. And of course, this one. And then we have the yell. What? And of course, our little laugh. I usually use this when I talk about my shorts. I put my shorts up every day, 3 to 6 shorts a day, 3 to 6 shorts in the afternoon. And I'm not talking about my shorts, I'm talking about YouTube shorts. It's not funny. Just making it amusing, trying to keep myself occupied here. I'm trying to get the hours up and everything else. I showed everybody about the receipts. Save your receipts. If you have something on a receipt or buy something and you show it on YouTube, I like this product, I'm going to use it in a cooking video. Okay. Keep the receipt. At the end of the year, set up the thing, look at, see what you can deduct from your, depends on your area, allegedly, whatever area you're in, area is different. Every state is different. What can you deduct from your taxes? You want to show the IRS that you're using the money for your business. I bought this. I showed how get people to use this, and I got money for it. So, for you buying stuff, don't go crazy. You buying stuff only for a certain period of time can you take. Stephen's newest short. Thank you, Lynn. Not all the money. You can show a loss for a couple years or whatever, but then you got to show a profit. Yes, I put this out. I bought this. Now I'm making a profit because I'm showing people how to do this. So you're making money. All right. If you're not, then all you do is declare that money, and hopefully YouTube takes out enough. It depends on your area. It depends on what tax bracket you're in and stuff like that. They could declare that more income. You have to be careful of what you spend. We can go up to like $14,000 or something like that before they cut your Medicaid or thing. It won't cut my pension and stuff like that. But your income could go down. You got to be careful of what you do. But you can show a profit, even if even if it's $5, you can show a profit. In other words, even if it's $5, you can show a profit, but you have to do it. Let me see. So I'm talking about to save the receipts so that they know, because you're getting money from YouTube and they for that money. So you got to show what you're getting the money for. That's one thing. But then you could get a greenhouse. Oh, I'm going to start a greenhouse. You could show that. I'm cooking this. You could show that. What you bought. Now you got people to subscribe to your channel and become members. Why are these people subscribing to you, becoming a member? Because you're giving them perks and stuff like that. You're giving them this, you're giving them that, giving them t-shirts, stuff like that. So the camera is working fine. And tomorrow we'll definitely go over the different types of lights on YouTube and setting up a studio and everything else. Do you need those expensive lights? If you want to do a presentation or you want to be a professional or whatever, if you're a professional person doing something, a more elaborate light would be better. But this looks just as good. So that's what you got to do. And he says he gave a thumbs up. So we got 9 in here now. We have 6 people watching. That's what I like to see. So if you haven't given a thumbs up, by all means, give a thumbs up into the chat and tell them to come in, say hello. You can go out anytime, but come in, give a thumbs up, let us know what's going on. We want to try to catch up with this. Let's go. Doing this again. So now we'll catch up. See where we are. We have 9 likes, 10 people watching now. Okay. We have 40 views. Come on, we should have 40 likes, but we don't. Okay. So, of course, like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to ding that bell to get notified when I post a video. If you don't do that, you won't know when I post a video. I appreciate your comments and you're responding to the video. Tonight, we're going to do Judy May, and then again on Friday, we're going to do squirrel magnet fishing. This is already. I've already given you my thumbs up. Thank you, squirrel. I appreciate it.
I love it. You guys are so great.
Thank you. This is you on your way home? At my in-laws. Okay. So another half hour, he'll be home. Be home around 10:30. That's what we're doing. So again, like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to ding that bell to get notified when I post a video. I think I've covered everything that I'm doing. Tomorrow it's supposed to rain, and it will help with the pre-emergent that I put down and the fertilizer that I put down. And on Saturday and next week, we're going to do the grass and put the seed down with it because we're going to have the fertilizer to help boost the other one because it's very, very mild. And I'll show you what it is, and I will link the content of the video to the gentleman that produced the fertilizer and how his lawn looks and what he's doing. And you will have a link in the description below of his channel. My sprinklers go on Monday. So I got to remember tomorrow or Saturday or Sunday night. So I'm watching this. It just decided to buffer a little bit. So let's get rid of this. We did. Okay. So that's it. What are we getting a light on? Oh, I also forgot to use a little ambiance here. Make it mystical. Mysteries. There we go. Let's see if it changes color. It's supposed to be cool. This is soft. That's soft. This is warm. Want that? What is that one, Sam? Reset. That's it. Reset. Reset. Let's get it to fade. It's fading. I like this. Like this one. How about that? How about that? That one? That one? Which one do you like? Which one do you like? Those Squirrels playlist. Tell me which one you like. It don't work. That one. That one. That one. Or this one. Warm. This is soft. That's supposed to be soft. On. Cool. Put that one. Oh, flash. We'll have it change colors. That's it. Basic. And the stuff that I got, everybody say, oh, you got all this stuff and everything else. You didn't. Only thing I bought, okay, was the ring light where I have the phone. I paid $2 for it. Got it in the bin store. The bin store has stuff that Amazon and Walmart and Target and everything returned. They buy the bins, the boxes of stuff, and they put them out in bins, and you got to go through it and find the stuff. And it's interesting. We'll try to do a video of that too if they allow us. And like I said, I went to the thrift store on Sunday of last week. This past Sunday, we found 3 bins which I'm going to use to put stuff to organize, and we'll be doing that probably tomorrow. I'll post that video, but it's going to rain, and that will help the grass with the fertilizer. And I want everybody to know that I will not be on next Wednesday because I have an event to go to. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going reviewing what I did and everything else. It's another hour, and I'm the only one here, so we'll talk about that. And I'm looking, hopefully, I'm going to wait till the end of the month. Maybe they'll get that one in that I found in Home Depot. They'll notify me that they got it in. It's a very nice one. It's about 270 something from Home Depot. If they don't get it, we're going to order the other one from Home Depot. Hopefully they have it. So we have 2 more weeks to go before the end of the month. And then we'll be putting that together too. By that time, I hope to have my garage pretty much organized and ready to put stuff on the pegboard and everything else, and have to find out what vending machines I have, what ones work, which ones don't. And then setting up, which I will be setting up, have the lighthouse set up. I will have the garden beds done and stuff growing in them. And we'll continue with the shed in the backyard, cleaning that up. And I went crazy looking for motor oil for my weed whacker and blower. And I finally broke down and bought some motor oil. And where do you think I found motor oil? I looked high and low in the garage. I swear somebody put it in there after I looked at it. But I have the motor oil now, and I found the old motor oil, and I'll be fixing the mix in the can, and we're gonna empty the blower gas into the gas in the container. We're going to add more oil to it, and we'll see if it starts that way. So we're looking to see what we're doing. And everybody said my rose bush wasn't come back, it's dying off or whatever. Guess what? It's back. We got sprouts. If you watch it, you'll see it. Which I'll be doing tomorrow in a video. And then I want everybody to go over to Squirrels Magnet Fishing and Outdoors and subscribe to him. Watch a few of his videos. Let's get him over the top again. Oh. So I'm trying to think of what I could do. We will get to the shed in the back. Okay? And we will get to the pond this weekend. We will set up, spray the flower pots, make sure everything is covered with the white, We'll put it beside the electrical outlet, and we're going to make a little house, okay, for the gnomes. And you're going to be a part of that. And then we'll get the mulch down. I want to get the mulch down before the end of the month, too, so that everything looks nice. And then we'll work on the bricks, we'll work on the walkway, we'll work on the layouts for the front. That's my next step. I thought I had the thing. I got to look at the template. There might be a lot of stuff in the shed, which we will be organizing the shed in the backyard. We'll be organizing the shed on the side of the house. We'll be organizing the garage and continue to organize the garage thing and get it in a semblance of order. I want you to know I found at least 5 different hammers, all sorts of shovels, all sorts of which you've seen, polyurethane and thing. I don't know if it's any good or not, but we're gonna try and use it, and then we're gonna paint the garage. I'm sick of looking at that. And then we get the garage painted. We take the ladders and we put the ladders in the garage. So that would be a good idea. And then we'll be able to get to the greenhouse, around the greenhouse and everything else. And I want to get to the back of the greenhouse to fix the piece of wood that I have there so that predators don't get in. There's nothing of interest in there yet. So hopefully we'll keep them out. Like I said, we'll probably go to Home Depot. If not tomorrow, we'll be going to Home Depot on Saturday, maybe, and get a flat of flowers, all different varieties, a flat of flowers, and a flat of peppers, eggplants, tomatoes, and whatever else I can think of. Maybe just get a few, so I'll have them in the garden so that they continue to grow because they're supposed to stay warm for the rest of the week. I don't want them to die off if I plant them. I'm going to show everybody how I do it. So I'm trying to think. Okay, I talked about the pond. My secret garden. Where is my secret garden going to be? The secret garden is going to be in the fenced-in area behind the garage and the flagpole. My wife smokes a lot, so I'm going to put something on there and say this is a smoking area, or make it a secret garden. I'm going to put up a trellis there, and everybody's invited to see what it looks like when it's done. And it should be interesting. I'm not going to make the arch, but I'm going to make it flat. And I think I got the thing to make it width. That's from YouTube. I watched a bunch of videos and I saw how to make one. I'm going to make one out of reclaimed wood and pallets and everything else. And I hope you stay tuned for that coming up in September or sooner. We'll see, maybe I don't know, August sometime, or maybe March or July or Florida or whatever. Talking about there's no income tax tonight. I have spoon here where I'm going to show you how to do my garden beds. I've got the shovel that you screw into the what do you call them? Broom handles. And Lynn saw them. There's they have a spoon, a rake. They have a claw. They have a big wide shovel that you can use, and they have a little hole to get stuff out, which I used. You saw them in the garden. I'm going to use a small rake when we put down the topsoil and the peat moss and the bird seed, the grass seed, and then we'll put down some green shocker, PGF balance again. Believe me, it's a mild fertilizer, so it wouldn't matter. And I'm going to set up a little jar of stuff. And I have 2 things of coffee, old coffee, that I saved. I don't know where I put the jars. I want to put them in the compost. I'm going to see what compost they have in bags in Home Depot, too. We'll get one of them, and we'll mix that with the grass clippings. I said it right. Why are you doing that? She has squirrels. Mount some news is short. Thank you, Lynn, for that. That's for Mountains who's in the chat. We have 9 people and we have 10 people watching. Come on, people. Come on, people. Come into the chat. We want to talk alone. And of course, I love you all very, very much. I want you to subscribe to the channel. I also want to send you a sticker. I have a post office box. You don't want to send me a stamped self-addressed envelope. Send me your address to my post office box. Put it in an envelope. Send it to me. I'll supply the stamp. I'll supply the envelope, and I'll send you stickers. And I'll give you a treat in there also. So make it worth my while. Make it worth it to have the post office box. Why I have it. My wife's telling me, she says, hit the thumbs up button, everyone. Thank you. I keep telling people that too. So, what was I saying? My wife's telling me, do you have to have the post office box? Yes, I have to have the post office box. I don't want to give out my address to everybody. A few people in the chat have it, which we know for a while. That's Lynn. I believe Squirrel has my, no, he doesn't have my address, or does he? I don't know if he does or doesn't. I know Joseph has it, Sharon has it, and there's a couple other people that have it, but that's it. I don't want to give it out to anybody, to crazies or anything like that, because you don't know who's going to come to the house. But is it worth it for me to have that box at the price I'm paying for it if I'm not getting a response to the box? I'll cancel it when I get big enough. I'll reopen the box. But I want to show my wife that I have the box for a reason. So if you're in this chat, you want a sticker, self-addressed envelope. You don't want to send me an envelope. I'll supply the envelope. I'll supply the stamp. I'll give you a treat when I send it to you. Give you 2 large stickers, 2 small stickers, 2, maybe a button, maybe a keychain, whatever. We'll take turns giving them, and I'll be giving away stuff once we hit 15,000 subscribers. And I want everybody to know that I'll be offering a tumbler. I'll be offering a keychain. I'll be offering a sticker. I'll be offering a t-shirt. The t-shirt will be 21 $29.90 $99 $21.99 $30 plus shipping. If you're in a tax state, I have to charge you sales tax. I can't get away with that. Literally, when I'm ready to do it, I will announce it to everybody, and I hope you like what you see when I do it. Okay. Now, we still got 9. We still got 6. 6 and 5 is 11. 11 people in the chat. That's great. I appreciate it. So, why aren't you giving me a thumbs? We have 46 viewed. So, turn around, give me a thumbs up. Talk about something. Let me know what you're doing, garden and everything else. If you have planted stuff, and we'll start harvesting seeds, and we'll show you how to do that and make a profit on that. I will be getting to the garden beds, the 3 raised beds on Saturday, and then next week we'll get to all the different types of edging. I have the shovel for that. I got to make sure that I have it. If not, I got to get something for that. But I do have one. Maybe I can fix it. All right, which I'll do, which I have the broom handles. And I have a couple of broom handles. I'm not going to buy more because my nose is starting to itch now. We're getting close. I don't have to buy one. I can use a broom handle. If you go to Home Depot, they have all the different tools you might need. And if I get any tools or anything, I will tell you what I get, where I got it, and you can order it. Once I hit the 10,000 subscriber mark, we will be putting in our YouTube business thing for eBay, my site for eBay, and my website. And you will also have access to my Amazon account where you can go get fish food. You can go get virtually everything that I advertise on the channel. You'll be able to get it. I can't afford a warehouse or anything to something, and I'm not going to warehouse a ton of stuff and I don't sell it. So I will offer the T-shirts, and I will tell everybody that once a T-shirt, once I post it, and say I'll post it, and they say I'm going to have shirts available. I'll say the shirts are available. If you want one, let me know. Send me the money, and I will once I have the money in my hand, I will ship the T-shirt or whatever to you. I'm not going to order 50 shirts. I'm not going to order 5 on small, 5 on large, 5 on extra large, 5 on extra large, 1 on a small, whatever. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to have the stockpile because I don't want to have a burden of worrying about what people do and everything else. I want to be in control of it. In other words, I don't want to have a ton of T-shirts in the house and not have them sold. I don't want to have 5 small and the person doesn't want small. I don't want to have 5 or 6 or maybe 10 regular size and then a large and extra large, and nobody wants them. I will have it worked out with a printer, or I'll be doing it myself, where person orders a shirt, I have the money in my hand, I will see that it's printed up, whether I do it or ship it out to somebody. All right, to have it done, or get the shirt and ship it myself. When the person sends me the money, I will go to the store, tell the printer I have 2 shirts I want printed up. But she has my logo. He has my logo, whatever. He puts it through the press. Okay. That's it. I pay her, and then you buy it. So that's what I'm looking to do. I'm looking also to get rainwater. We'll see with that too. On the side of the house, we're going to get rid of the uh, ladders. We're going to post the back of the deck or in the garage. We'll put them on the wall, but I'm going to paint the wall first and then organize the pegboard. After Christmas, maybe Father's Day, I'll tell my uh, son to get me one of those flower and screws organized and stuff like that. And then I'll get the peg board stuff for me from Walmart to Home Depot and everything else. I want to see who has the pegboard organizing kit. I don't want to spend a ton of money, but we'll see. Hopefully, everything will work out. And everything, like I said, is growing in the greenhouse. I can't say enough about it. It's working out perfectly this year. I got everything set up to plant. I planted 2 tomato rocket plants. We'll see how we'll see how they grow. Because like see, I have this stuff in the ground in the second week of April. So the last 2 weeks of April, stuff will start to grow. I will go to the Home Depot or to the garden center and get either artificial. I'm not getting artificial. I'm going to get the real thing, 1 or 2 of each, and I'll plant them around the house. Once I get the flowers to develop, I will. The sunflowers, I put them around the house too. I will putting the stuff that I harvest this year to give some to the neighbors. You know, and I wish, but we can't have you can't have a duck or you can't have a thing, but I have ducks in my yard, they're wild. You can't have them stick around and stuff like that. You have to know uh, and say to the dispatcher, it's this, it's that, and she will turn it over to the department that we have a woman fell or whatever. We don't have any permanent dispatcher. We don't dispatch. Only time we dispatch a person or anything like that when the volunteers they have a main dispatching service through 911, and the only time we use them is when we have a storm. And that's what we're going to go look at on Wednesday of next week. That's why I won't be here. We're going to the volunteer fire department lecture about the department, where the department was, what they did, who dispatched for them, what was going on, and everything else. And they want all the members that are alive that can show up. And they have the pictures we hear of the department one night. When I was in it, I have a picture of the truck. I have a picture of us in all in red coats and stuff like that during Christmas. So we're talking about that. So I won't be on Wednesday of next week because it's at 7:30 at the Village Hall, and that's in Valley Stream, and I was with the department for 30 years. So I believe I have the pins. I may have the jacket too, but I have a shirt, I have a jacket. I'm not going to wear it because I'm not a member anymore. but I will be doing that. So Thursday will be the vlog day or whatever, or just choke up everything that we're doing in this video, and that's why it's remixed. It's talking about the department, things that I did, my life story, uh, being a landscaper, having a printing business, uh, putting up greenhouses, getting stuff. All right. And next, I'll be also doing a book review. And I would tell everybody, if you can, go to the store or whatever, or go to a bookstore or look for it, maybe even in a thrift store. They may have it. But a very good read is Killing Jesus by Bill O'Reilly. His latest book was Confronting the President and Killing Jesus. It's not a, what do you call it? It's not a Christian book about things. It's about his life and everything else. What history has about it, whether you believe it or not. But this is the story behind Jesus and him getting crucified. And this is the time of the year. And Bill O'Reilly suggests everybody, if you want to spend the money, go on Amazon or a site and even pay for it and watch it. It's a good view to watch. But have get the book. You have the book to read every year around Easter. So now Easter is gone. You'll get more flowers in Dollar Tree. All over, you'll see stuff getting ready for barbecuing and stuff. The old barbecues were always out in the store, but now they're out in force. And in Home Depot, you're going to have tons of them, and you're going to have all the plants out, and you're going to have all sorts of garden stuff coming out for the spring and for 4th of July, uh, Memorial Day first, Flag Day second, and 4th of July. And then after the 4th of July, we'll see Halloween. And then right after uh, September, not even the end of Halloween, in October, you'll see Christmas out. Guaranteed. All right. The stuff is still out. What's left for Easter. So I don't think they're going to discount anything. They may discount some of the candy and stuff like that because they can't put that out away. But the other stuff they will put away. All the decorations and stuff for next year. They're not doing it. Just put the holiday stuff out because Memorial Day is in May. It's celebrating our country. Uh, those who those those who died uh, in world wars and stuff like that. We have the Memorial Day. You'll have all sorts of stuff up for red, white, and blue, and everything else. And we'll be doing that. I have a whole bin in the garage to go through to put stuff up in the house and everything else. And that's why we call this Garden Aquatics Remix. We talk about everything. We talk about this, we talk about that, things that I do. And if I say something or mention something to you and I am wrong, I will come back and apologize to you and tell you this is the way it is. I was wrong. I will not be afraid not to tell you I was wrong in any case. And which I do my videos that may be long and everything else, but you see me doing the video, it's exactly what I would do. And my wife told me when I did this and started this, I started with the other channel, you talk to yourself anyway. So why don't you talk to yourself in front of a camera? And that's how we started doing it. And if I didn't do it, I'm about 210 right now. I would be at 300 pounds, diabetic, sitting in a chair. What to do? But because I found YouTube and my wife gave me the idea that I talk to myself when I'm in the yard, measuring this, measuring that. Now I can put it in front of a camera and show everybody what I'm doing. So we'll get all the stuff from either Home Depot, fix up what we have. We'll show you how to edge. I have all the edging off, I believe. I have to check one more. The plastic edging. We'll go over a regular landscape edge. We'll go over railroad tie edging. You name it, we'll be doing it. I'm continuing to talk because I want to get at least 3 hours in or more. So we'll be on till at least 11:30. We'll see at 11 o'clock. If we have 10 subscribers, we have 8 and 8. We have 8 views and we have 8 likes. So if we can get 6 more likes, make it 15, I will stay on till 11 o'clock. I will stay on till 11:30. If not, I will go off at 11 o'clock. Right now, we have 8 people watching. We have current in the chat. We have 47 viewed. We have 10:33 in average watch time. So that's why I call the channel remixing, because we remix videos, we remix all the good stuff. In other words, if I get a chance to go to Lidl's or Aldi's, whatever, I'll show you the price of eggs. The eggs prices are going down. The gas price is going down in this area. And we'll be doing small steps with Sharon, walking. The first 2 sessions, we'll walk a half a mile and walk back to the house. And so if I walk a half a mile out, walk a half a mile back, that's a mile. If I walk a mile out and walk a mile back, that's 2 miles. So you got to remember, you're walking a mile, you got to walk back. So it depends on your breath. It depends on what you can do. And if you do take an exercise regimen and you do get into exercising and stuff like that, notice your shortness of breath, talk to your doctor. Let your tell your doctor you want to walk and stuff like that. How long can I suggest that I walk and stuff like that, or should I stop and walk or whatever? How many miles could I walk? You have to consult with a healthcare provider. If you don't, we're not responsible for anything, because I'm telling you to go allegedly contact your healthcare provider. I'm showing you I'm walking. I'm showing you I'm exercising. This is what I do. I got permission from my doctor. Talk to a healthcare provider. Say, I want to start exercising. I saw this guy on YouTube. I want to exercise. By all means, exercise and everything else, but call your doctor. Say, I saw this guy like on YouTube exercising and everything else. I want to get in shape. What can I do? Can I walk walk half a mile out, half a mile back? That's a mile. Should I walk a mile, 2 miles? That would be a mile out, a mile back. That's 2 miles. And you got to get into small steps with Sharon on the channel, because I'll be doing small steps with Sharon and walking. And I'll encourage you to go over to Sharon's channel when she's on. She does diamond painting and a whole bunch of other stuff. We got to check our flamingos and stuff that have to be painted. We'll paint them, but I don't think so. We're going to have the lighthouse in the backyard with the flower pots done probably by next weekend. And we're going to fix the uh, lamppost light on the front of the house very soon also. I know I said I was going to do it, but I haven't been able to get to it. I got to put up a ladder and everything else. And I don't know if I can film it because some of the neighbors already think I'm nuts talking to myself. I'm talking to you people. So we have to see. And if we go upstate, God willing, what do I bring? I know I bring summer clothes and stuff like that. I bring a couple extra shirts, a couple of laundry, whatever. But they have a laundromat there. So if I folded everybody and everything else, we would see when a person takes a laundry basket. My daughter especially, she does not fold anything. She just throws everything in the basket. I fold up the shirts and stuff like that. And then we'll go into all that stuff. We have the fish tank where I'm going to do the fish stuff that's in the basement. When I'm just talking. I'm just rambling on about where we're going with the channel, what we're doing with it, and everything else. And you have an opinion on it. If you haven't sent me a sticker, I will send you one. Give your name and address in the email connected to this site and tell me you want a sticker and your address is this. I will send you a sticker. But if you want, you can send me a stamped, self-addressed envelope to 3280 Sunrise Highway, Wantagh, New York, Suite 174. So it's 3280 Sunrise Highway, Suite 174, Wantagh, New York, 11793. My wife is wondering if I should keep the box, and I will make a decision at the end of the year if I'm getting stuff in the box. I could have the stuff come to my house. I won't have the stuff come to my house because I don't trust anybody. I have trusted few people. I've said this before. I trust a few people, but that is Lynn, Sharon, Joseph, a few other people. They have my address. They have my personal phone number and stuff like that because I found them to be honest people. So that's why I have them up. So that's where I'm going with that. Then we have the again the T-shirts, which will be $30. It would be $29.99. That was $30, whatever the tax is, and shipping, not including shipping. We'll be talking about the mail order stuff that we have. We'll be talking about this. What did I do with it? This. I found this. Small places organizing. The garage for one. All right. I can't think of anything else to tell everybody. I'm just rambling on about things. This is 99 tricks and projects. Best closet solutions, hidden home offices, DIY storage updates. And it says, plus rent safe renovations and budget kitchen upgrades. So I'm looking at this book for one reason only, and I saw one the other day, but I saw one here in here too that I like, and I might want to try to do it too. See if I can find it. Excuse me. So we haven't gotten anybody else in, so we're gonna end it at 11 o'clock. We'll get the 3 hours in, and we'll end the video. That's what we want to do. Now, okay, this is what I'm looking for in here. I'll show you. Hopefully, we can find it. That's kitchen. Hopefully, we can find it. It shows you all sorts of stuff. I'm trying to find the one thing that I want to show you in here. Thinking about getting something like this or making it. You see it? You see it? Like that. Where your cubbies, where you have the thing. I would move this back a little bit and have it cover a little bit of the window. I'm trying to find anything else. I think that's it. There's a few other things that we could try. But that's what I'm doing. Again, we'll be cleaning out the shed on the side of the house with the weed whacker, the blower. We'll see if we can get the blower to work tomorrow. We will get into cleaning out the garage, which we just about done with it. I got to take out the air conditioner and the metal box we'll put under the bench, but we have to see what we have in it. We want to have a place for the computer and stuff like that. Maybe look for a second bedroom on the first floor where you don't have to climb steps, and I can't climb steps anymore. And talking about steps, going to Glenbrook Farms, which we're going this year. We're going to look at tiny houses and stuff like that. And maybe look for a piece of property up there. And then set up a homestead where we have one big trailer for us, a little trailer for my daughter, a little trailer for my son and his fiance. We'll have that. And then we'll have a barn, we'll have chickens, we'll have all sorts of stuff going, and we'll give a lot of stuff away. I'd love to have something like how to a Doc has on a farm or whatever. I would love to have that. I would love to have at least 2 or 3 hens to lay eggs. We don't have to buy them, but egg prices are going down now, so we don't have to worry about that. I will be looking at my floral arrangement, see what floral flowers I have. I will take a look at the lights on the ground where I have the walkway I have the flame lights, and they're more expensive, but YouTube up their game. They came out with the gray one or whatever. And I'm just talking. I'm running my mouth off, talking to everybody. So just come in. Let's know we have a half hour to go. I will show you how to plant. I will show you what to put down a weed barrier so that you don't get the plants to freeze. We will be going over the greenhouse, planting the rest of the stuff in the greenhouse. And I will show you all the different flower pots and stuff that I do have. I will show you all the plants, and I will go to Home Depot and get some tomatoes, squash, or eggplant and peppers and plant them, and then plant my own and see what grows first. And hopefully, we'll have some harvest by the end of May, beginning of June. If you don't plant now, you won't have a harvest by May or June. And then once you have May or June roll around, you should check out the next day, which will be the next day, the next stage, taking the plants and planting them in the garden. Because if you don't, the next day, you have to make sure the greenhouse is closed. You have to make sure that your temperature is high. You can't get too cold because the plants will die. You'll show you how to cover the plants. Okay. And you can't plant unless you have plants. You have to start planting now. If you don't have plants in the ground, you won't be able to plant them or have a second harvest. Once I get them in the ground and everything else, I will plant more and see where they're going. If I have a problem with them or issue with them, I will change it as far as making everybody happy. And I think what I have planned for this year will be nice. The yard will be nice. The backyard will be nice. The front yard will be nice. All my garden beds will be nice. All my flowers will be nice because I'll have flowers started and I'll have my flowers growing and I'll mix and match them with what you have. And I will talk about anything or any topic. And if I can help you, I'll help you. But if you find something that's different, okay, that's different, we will. Oh boy. So we have about 20 minutes to go. So I'm trying to think of something to say. I can tell you tomorrow there will be a fish tank Thursday video. Tomorrow I'm going to try to get the blower to work again. We're going to take a look in the garage, start to organize it, tell you what I want to do, what I want to put where, and everything else. And then on Saturday, we'll be back in the gardens and taking care of the gardens with the topsoil and everything else. I want to get the topsoil at Ace. They have 5 bags for $10. So I got to count how much mulch I have, and I think I have enough. I got 4 bags. I got 18 bags of topsoil for $20, which I will get on Saturday. I have 8 bags of mulch, fully stocked black from Scott. And once they come back from the show, we'll ask them what they want for the price on that. So I'm trying to think. We'll have that. If I don't sell them, I will make a cold coffee thing out of it or brewing a cold coffee. and saving it because I'm looking for coffee grinds, and we have a Keurig, so I can't save the coffee. But I did find 2 jars of coffee in the garage, all coffee grinds, and I want to put them in the compost pile, put some topsoil in it. I'm going to go to Ace on Saturday morning, and we're going to get the topsoil for $10, 15 bags. I might get 15 bags, so $30. I might get them. I might get them. Then we will get some peat moss at Home Depot. We will check Home Depot for plants. We'll look for impatiens, a flat of flowers, all types of flowers, all types of colors, and the flat where we get tomatoes, not cucumbers, but eggplant and peppers. I will decide where I'm going to put them. We will take out the edging. We will clean up all the edges and put the edging back. I will talk to you about building a raised bed and stuff like that, how to make it, and when you should plant. If you have a raised bed outside, what you do is you cover it with the landscape fabric and everything else and keep it dry and moist. You shouldn't have a problem once everybody works and we put down stakes like every 2 feet or every foot. Put down a stake to keep the predators out. I fixed the greenhouse to try to keep the predators out because I know they're going to want to come in and snoop around. But no, they figure out the guy's still doing this, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And you're doing it. So I don't care. But you have to let me know what you want to see in this channel. You want to see more gardening videos with the channels about garden aquatics, aquatic garden, garden aquatics, whatever aquatics is, could be the fertilizer. We'll be talking about the sprinklers. We'll be replacing a sprinkler head this year. Should be very, very interesting. And we'll get to the garage too. We'll get to taking a walk, small steps with Sharon. I'm trying to think. We have a half hour to go. Thank God. We didn't get any more people in there. So if we get 10 people in, come on, one person more. Make me stay on until 12 o'clock. If not, we go off. So this program, the lecture on the fire department was going to go back to the fire department history, when the fire department was started, why the fire department was started, what the fire department has today as far as their thing. And they celebrated their, I think it was the 125th anniversary, 2000, see, 1898. We have to go to figure it out. So I would say it's over 125 years. They will talk about the dispatching. They will talk about who dispatched for the department.
before the fire communications, the police department. When they got rid of the police department, we went to the communication center, and at the dispatcher department, we have the, although Valley Stream had the capabilities of dispatching its department, we only do it in an emergency, which I talked about before. So we'll be talking about that, and I won't be on. If I can tape any portion of it, I will. By hook or by crook, I will. So I want to thank everybody for helping me in this channel. And I call this a remix channel because we talk about everything. If there's something I say or do about a product or a service or anything like that, or talk about so and so did this, and you know it's not true, you come back to me, I will retract my statement. I try to research everything that I do. So everything works out. I look at YouTube, I look at Instagram, I look at all the words and whatever, and I do it. So I've been in this business for at least, I would say right now it's got to be over 10 years. I had another channel, I lost the channel, I came back on with this channel, and hopefully we'll continue to grow in size and everything else. And like I said, every day I do 3 to 6 shorts in the morning, 3 to 6 shorts in the afternoon, and everybody is going over to Squirrels Magnet Fishing and Outdoors and subscribing to his channel and commenting on the videos and run some videos for him. Run a playlist. Don't have to be in front of it. Put the volume down low just so that you can hear it, whatever, and let the videos run. We got to get him monetized. I want him to be monetized when I'm monetized, when Joseph's monetized, to having his 20,000 subscribers. I want to get to 100,000 subscribers, 1 million subscribers. And it's all up to you. Go out and tell 2 friends about the channel. If you want a sticker, send me a stamped self-addressed envelope. Send me your address. I will send you a sticker back. I'm not going to keep your address. If you want me to get rid of it, I get rid of it. I do not keep people's addresses. I don't sell any addresses, although I use chemicals and stuff like that. That's the only thing I would contact people for. But I will never say something that I don't believe in. If there's a problem with something that I said or what did, and it's true, I will retract my statement. I will not lie about something and just let it go or whatever. Oh no, I will come back in and I will say I said this and I said that. I'm going to post a retraction. This is what I said, and I will say it and tell everybody I was wrong, and that's it. So going forward in the channel, we scalped the grass, we worked on the garage, we got to work on the 2 sheds. We will get that done. We will trim the trees, and you got to look along the fence where you see the guy. I think there's nobody or animal. There's nobody in the picture, or yet you see the animal. The cat is there somewhere. And what I had the channel, we have everything. We have the fish. We have a boy and a girl. We have the pond. We have squirrels. We have raccoons. We have bats. We have possums. Just want to let everybody know that's why I call it Garden Aquatics Remix. We remix other videos. We're not going to remix them. We're going to turn them over to we turn them over to, I'm trying to think. To grow everything. And then I do not solicit any advertisers. I will look at the product and advertise it if I feel it's necessary. Other than that, I do not take advertising. Okay? I'm waiting to see it. When I get the 3 hours, which we will have at 11:05, we will sign off the air. He says, I made it home. Okay, squirrel. Thank you. Okay. Don't give up. Are you going to go live tonight or tomorrow? I will not be on tomorrow, so you can go live tomorrow. I will go off at 11 o'clock. We're almost there. So I want to thank everybody. I want to thank Lynn. I want to thank Jesse M. I want to thank Squirrel. I want to thank Chai for coming into the chat. And Superior and retirement. I think that's the name. Over 50 and Pentabulous, Squirrel, Magna Fishing and Outdoors, and Jesse M. were the only ones into the chat tonight. So like, comment, subscribe. And don't forget to ding that bell so you get notified when I post the video. Don't forget to comment on Friday's video. I will show the room around, and I want you to guess all the things that are out of place that don't belong where they are. In the book rack, in the bathroom, on the table, whatever. The one that gets the most right will win the game. We're not ending anything. We're not going to change anything. We got Garden Aquatics Remix is a remix of everything, remixing videos, basically gardening and gardening places, whatever they do. I'm subscribed to a lot of them. So you have to let me know what you think of this channel, and I'm subscribed to a lot of them. I click the bell icon. If the bell icon is colored in black, you can click on it and it should go off. You do not. It should go off. If it doesn't go off, you got to check the battery, whatever. But I'm just rambling on about different services or whatever, stuff that we do. You have to let me know. And tomorrow I will have a button ready to go. And I will have buttons for those who send me a stamped self-addressed envelope with, we get two small stickers, 2 big stickers, and you send it to 3280 Sunrise Highway, Suite 174, Wanto, New York, 11693. So you have to look at it and respond to it. And if you do, you'll get things to a drawing, or you don't have to sign anything if you don't want, but have to get somebody to help you. There's nobody out there. So we'll be planting the flats that we get in this store. We'll be putting new flowers in the flats before they get old in the store. So we have plenty of places to put flowers. We have plenty of place plenty of place to put thing. She put Jesse's thing in. He says, "Hey all," he says, "blessings," and Grandma Lynn, like clockwork, my younger sister from another mother, puts the chat in. So I want to thank Lynn for coming into the chat. I want to thank everybody for being here. We have 10 minutes to go as of right now, 11 minutes. We're on 2:49. So once we get 3 hours in, we go off the air. I think I've told you about everything. I would love to get a chicken, but we can't have chickens on the property. I'm going to get a bigger greenhouse, hopefully by Christmas this year. But I may make it. We're going to do composting. We're going to get compost foraging. We're going to get stuff to put in the compost and have it biodegradable. And I'm not going to even ask her what the coffee was in the garage. We're just going to get rid of it if we don't use it. But we're going to use it in our composting. And I got to figure out where I can put it. So you have to know what you're doing by planting now. You'll see car videos on the channel as a remix. You'll see garden videos, which I just talked about, the plants and stuff like that you could get because nobody else wants them and they wind up in the store or at a Goodwill that people give the stuff and it's not a Goodwill, it's what he finds or she finds. And you have to let me know what we should be doing. We have less than 5 minutes to go. No, we have 2:51 and 16 seconds. So I'm going to try to get out tomorrow and plant in the backyard garden. We're going to try to get to the shed to make sure everything is planted. We got to get a nozzle, and I probably have a nozzle someplace, but we'll find one with the hose. We're going to get rid of the rubber hose, and we're going to get rid of the Adirondack chair. We're going to get rid of the fertilizer that's there. We're going to get rid of the carpets that they have. And so keep watching remixes 3 to 6 in the morning, 3 to 6 in the afternoon, and watch Squirrel's playlist. Let's help get him to monetization. He says it's 10:55. Okay. But I planned this to come on early. I wasn't planning to go to this thing, but everybody says, come. The lecture will be interesting to see and to see what he knows is true or not. And that's a celebration of the village. The fire department celebrated last year. So That's what I'll be doing on Wednesday. A lecture about the Valley Stream Fire Department, which I was a member, and I showed you in a previous video. Go over to previous videos and you'll find it. So that's it. Looking to see what time it is. It's now 53. We have seven minutes to go. We're going into 6. So once 6 is over, we'll have a few more minutes. So I think I've covered everything from landscaping, putting down fertilizer, putting down grass seed, when to plant the grass seed, when to scalp the grass, what I did in the greenhouse. We have radishes, carrots, we have squash, cucumbers, maybe some beans or whatever. They're all coming up. And I just got another catalog, which we'll be going over in the next week or so. We'll have the light on, and we'll want everybody to go around the room and tell me what's out of place. If you don't do that, you don't get anything. So you gotta have it. You gotta have. I want to get people to go to my post office box, send me a self-stamped dressed envelope to 3280 Sunrise Highway, Suite 174, Wanto, New York, 11793. That's all I'm asking. I do not give your name to anybody. I don't care who they are. I do not give name, and I'm not happy about the pegboard. But we'll see. In the garage, we'll have the stuff that I use in the front of the house over to one side, be able to get to the back of the garage, be able to work in the garage, and everything else looks a lot better than it did. You have to provide a picture of yourself as a youngin', and it's going to go in an album. So you got to make sure it's a good one. I'm talking about a little bit about everything on the channel. We're not continuing to let all sorts of stuff in. We're making stuff predator proof as channel, predator proof as anything you can do. So we're almost at the witching hour. I want to thank everybody for coming in to the chat. I want them to like, comment, subscribe, and ding that bell so that you get notified when I post the video. What? I'm not going yet. I want to say thank you to Chi for coming into the chat. Thank you, Jesse M. Thank you, Over 50 and Pentabulous. Thank you, Mount Sparrow. And I believe that's it. Oh, of course, the pumpkin. And we'll see what we get. So I think I got everybody. We're going to make sure. We had Chu, and then we had nobody until Over 50 and Fantabulous. And so I'm trying to find things. So we have Jesse, we have Mount Sparrow, and Jesse M, Mini Sparrow, and Smart Sparrow, Jesse M, Squirrel, and Grandma Lynn over 50 and Fantabulous. She's saying good night. thank you all for being here. I will catch you on the upside on Sunday night, live from the man cave. No, you'll see on Monday night, live from the man cave. On Tuesday night, there'll be no video on Wednesday because they have an event to go to, a lecture about something. So I will not be here. So I hope you can be here. I hope you can remember me. A lot of them in the department. I hope I remember. I know there's new members that don't even know me, but I had a good time. I got along with everybody. Hopefully, I'll meet somebody there, and we're almost there. That remembers me. I'm sure there'll be other people there as well from my era. I have a few pictures. I'm going to bring them with me, and we're going to talk about everything from fire to whatever. And I was in almost everything in the village when we lived in Valley Stream. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ding that bell. Like, comment, subscribe, and ding that bell so you get notified when I post a video. Till next time, Stephen F. signing off. God bless you all. Stay healthy. Pray for everybody in the chat. And hope everybody's fine. Check out Judy May's channel. Check out Over 50 and Fantabulous. Check out Mountain Sparrow. Check out Squirrel Magnifishing and Outdoors. We got to get him monetized. Jesse M. I believe that's it. And of course, Chew in the beginning. So thank you for being here, and I will see you in the next one. Till then, Stephen F. signing off. Goodbye for now. I'll see you tomorrow on the video, Sunday's live stream, Dollar Tree Hall, and more live stream. I'll see you then. I'll be up tomorrow with another video. Till then, Stephen F. is signing off. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks and good night.